Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today I've got an amazing Shabby sneak peek for you for Going Medieval. Man, am I excited to finally get a little bit of access to this game. It just came out on beta. You can get in yourself. I think there's still some openings. Go and check out the Steam wishlist, the game, and join the beta and have a little fun. But this game is a nice simulation colony builder, not so much like Founder's Fortune, but more like of a rim world, or even I would say more like the Autonauts kind of style too, with the crafting and gathering, but definitely more like rim world and Oxygen Not Included if you've played some of those. And I think everyone's going to love this. The game is adorable, and it's going to be a challenging, fun time for all of us. So let's hit new game here. They've got a couple scenarios, your standard gameplay, your peaceful gameplay with no enemies, and your survival, which is like they just keep coming. Obviously, we'll just do a standard game. 5 difficulty levels, amazing. Do normal. Different starting conditions. So you've got the standard, the new life, which you start off with in the springtime with a bunch of resources and some equipment and 3 settlers. Lone wolf, you start by yourself in the winter with lesser materials. And you can even create your own, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping that brings a lot of workshop capabilities to Steam so you can play other people's scenarios. So we'll do a start a new life here. Obviously, this is going to be the Shabby Kingdom for now. And let's hit random a couple times here. And, oh, that looks good. Thank you, Gideon. And we're going to go... So we got map types. We got a valley. So vegetation. Mountains will have ore. And the hillside is like a medium thickle of all of that. Let's do the hillside. Let's do the hillside. So let's hit next. Why can't I hit next? Oh, that was my testing one. This will be the Shabby City. Shabby Town. Shabby Town. There we go. Works. I did a little test one just to see how things worked. All right, let's see here. So actually, this is pretty good. Look at that medicine and melee. And then these stars, so 2 stars give them 4 times experience. 1 star is 1 time or 2.5 times experience. And we've got carpentry and marksman, which is nice. And then a little bit in construction and animal handling. So we're going to keep you, and you're a lady, so you're going to be, let's see, marksman. You got to be smart to be a marksman. All right, you're going to be Lauren. All right. And then let's hit this one a couple times here. Let's see. Oh, no, we already got animal handling. Intellectual. You know, I'll take this. So we've got an intellectual here, so that's better for research. And we've got construction here, speechcraft, tailoring. That's cool. So you are going to be Femora. Man, am I spelling that right? Femora. 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 Yes, that's correct. Okay. Making sure. And what's really cool, they get all these backgrounds too. I'm not going to go into them now. Once the game launches a bit better and we actually get like maybe a little playthrough going, if everyone likes it, then we'll start a new one with some characters and make some thoughtful backgrounds and check those out. But like, you know, iron stomach, listless, tends to mope about, complaining, as a total wet blanket if anything fun is suggested. He's generally isn't invited. Well, my bad, but that's what you are, and you're a lightweight. So the next one here is gonna be culinary. Look at that, culinary, mining, melee, and tailoring. That's great. And we got another lady here, so let's go with I'm gonna say, no, I want to get someone newer to the channel here. How about, I know. We'll go with Paige. Paige has been joining us a lot recently and been very active. So here we go. You are the bloodthirsty arrowsmith, tipped with blade and barb. Paige has been turning out arrowheads since she was 14. She sometimes wondered how many of her creations, had found their mark, staining the ruddy battlefields of Sluz and Cressy. In the wake of death and terror, Paige recalled the healer lancing boils. Flagstones had run red as she opened veins, cursing the French and the king. Finally, Paige took the powders and purifying herbs I keep moving the mouse. From the dying healer's blackened hand, Paige was left holding the bloody razor. Plus 12 smithing, a little bit of carpentry and medicine. Whew, the badass. And let's see. So Paige is a cannibal? Oh, wow. All right, we're gonna do it. I didn't know cannibal was a thing, but here we are. Takes Paige a long time to catch on to things, and she requires a lot of patience. Even then, Paige may not understand. So sorry, Paige, but this is how it's gonna have to be. All right, so Paige is going to be like my main cook and miner. Femra is going to be my main researcher and doing construction, I'm thinking, and some tailoring on the side. And then Lauren is our carpenter and hunter, butcherer, etc. Who's got good botany? He also has good botany. Okay, let's go in here. So this is just a summary of what we already just went through. Let's begin. A new life. The plague has ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Untold millions went to an early grave, and those left standing were plunged into poverty, brutally scarred by the horrors that they had witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again. As the earth quickened in the spring of the year 1351, Lauren, Femra, and Paige set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of their land as their own, as was their right in the eyes of God and under the law. Here they may lay down the foundations for some kind of future. Perhaps hope will follow. Good land is there for the taking. In all four corners of this once mighty land, citizens are rebuilding in the hope that the horrors of the past few years can be left behind. It's possible there will be fighting, drought, sickness, hunger. But what of it? Life goes on, says Femra, and so must we. Into a landscape of rolling hills and ancient, crumbling forts the companions trekked. Each ascent rewarded Paige with a view that stretched for many leagues. No enemy approach would go unseen, she thought. They built a camp that would, in time, become the settlement of Shabby Town. An excerpt from Liber Hermagebba by the Vulnerable Fabian, New Exeter, circa 1365. All right, so welcome. So we're just going to close that. So settlers are idle. So this is one of those games where like we don't necessarily tell each individual what to do. We set some basic tasks and then they do things themselves. So for instance, I've got my wood chopper here and ooh, look at that. We got, what is that? Coal right here. Wow, that's nice. This is a nice open spot. This is probably where we're going to build our first house. And this is actually a really nice spot here. Look at this. I like this. Okay. So I'm going to clear out some of these trees here, for instance, and we'll get rid of these ones right here as well. So you can see now these have like an axe on them. And also we have the allow. Some things start with like a disallow on there, so like people didn't touch them for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe if I was smarter, I'd know. But now we've got the harvest button here, so we can go like gather some of these mushrooms and berries for cooking purposes. I don't know what to do with the coal. I didn't see that early on. I barely played the game, though, so that's not surprising. So I'm going to harvest all this stuff as well. And is there anything like hiding in the trees to harvest? Nope. And over here. There we go. So we're going to harvest, get all that started. And while they're working on that, let's build our first base here. So I'm thinking of, we'll have the back facing there. Maybe I'll put like a garden back there. So let's make a 12 by 10. That sounds nice. And I don't know. Oop. I'm trying to think. Where do I want the door? Put the roof on. Which way do I want the roof going? I want the roof coming this way, like that. All right. And let's put a door. Right here will work. And we can even put some windows in. Like I can put a window here. I'll put one over here. One there. I'll kind of put one, say, like in the middle right there. Cool. So that'll be our first little house. Now, what I want to do is this. I don't want this to be my stockpile area. So we can go to zones here and set up a default zone. I'm going to make this right here my default stockpile. And we need a designated waste zone. So I'm going to put that, like, say, right here in the corner. What is this one? Designate where weaponry and armor is stored. I'm going to say, let's put that on the other side right here. Okay, cool stuff. Now, what I want to do, let's try and make this look a little cooler. So let's put a little wooden wall. Oh, hold on. You know, I got an idea. Can I... Oh, hold on. Let me put the roof back on. Let me do this. Let's cancel that. And then if I put a wall here, like this. I want to wall this off too. We'll do that, and then I'll put a door. I'll put a door just like over here and over here. And this is storage, so let's put a couple windows right here. Perfect. And then what I want to do is put a roof going the opposite direction. Will it let me, though? Yes. Cool. All right, not enough beds, so let's put some floor. I'm going to put the flooring in. I got the floor there. Floor there. Okay. So that's all ready. They can start working on that. I'm going to speed up the timing here. And let's build some beds. So that's going to be here in furniture. Hey, sleeping spot. Put the 3 beds. I'll just put them right next to each other. See if they'll sleep there like that. So now what I want to do is I want to take a look at these. So we got the jobs up here. And this is you've seen this in some other games too, where you can prioritize each person do certain things. 1 is done first, 5 is last. They work left to right. And it doesn't look like you can move anything, which is unfortunate. I would really like to be able to move things around, but this will work too. So for instance, let's see. He's construction intellectual. This is carpentry, construction, and so carpentry construction. I'm going to have her set to be constructing foremost. I want her to harvest first, priority. And let's see. She was a marksman, so okay, yeah, I don't. Can you get rid of that? I can't read what's behind it. Get out of here. Hunting's right here. So Femi, you're going to be a hunter. Higher priority. Oh no, not Fem. Not Fem. Put that back here. His priority was... This was you, right? Lauren, yep. Lauren's going to be a hunter. Fem was an aristocrat, so he was a researcher. Oh, they had the stars right here. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Like 1. Tailoring. 1 available. Let's see. Cooking, this will be a 1. Mining, I'm going to put this to a 2. So now I've got harvesting prioritized. I've got mining prioritized. I've always got research and cooking and tailoring prioritized when those do come around. I need to prioritize growing, so I'm going to give this to you as well. And that'll be good for the moment anyways. So, and construction, Paige for now. Paige, you'll be our main constructor. A deer. So let's see. We'll do a hunt, and we can mark that. Oh, they don't have a ranged weapon. We can also go into the manage here and manage these people. So, like Lauren, for instance, I can tell her to use only ranged weapons, and she'll go equip what we have. Femi, I'll just say, Fem will be our melee 2-hander. You're going to be our melee 1-hander with a shield. And everyone's going to be set to a neutral, undrafted stance. All headgear. All apparel, all armor. And that'll be good standard for now. So like when they actually wake up, they'll go and equip something. And speaking of waking up, we can even set their schedules here. So we can tell them when they can sleep too. So they'll wake up at 4 a.m. They'll go to bed at 11. We can give them some leisure time, which I am going to do here. And actually, I want to like... no, that'll work still for now. All right, perfect. That's good enough. Also, what I want to get down is a cooking station. So a campfire... I'm gonna put it right there. That'll work. So now we got some big boy jobs going here. Everyone's working hard. That we got to get some straw too. Oh, we've got a bunch. Okay, cool. We've got plenty of hay. Look at all that. Hey. Oh, that's set to... This was set for no one to touch. I just told people they could touch it. So now they're going to go and grab the wood from here. Yeah, make sure when you do start, you use the allow. Like, a lot of stuff are not allowed in the beginning. They just set the forbidden. I'm not sure why. Like, even this over here is forbidden. But you could just default it so nothing was forbidden. It seems silly to me. What are you doing? Oh, are you going for that deer? You missed. Running away. Oh, look at him. Oh, destroyed. Sink it. So in this game, bows do more damage and have maybe higher accuracy. I'm not sure about that, but I knew they do more damage from a higher field. Type legend. Oh. kitchen. Oh, that's cool. Can have different sets here. Look at that. That's what the roof looks like here. Roof, windows, the door, the door. You press C, it turns off the roofs. And what a sight to behold. We got some ale. Perfect. Yeah, now they're actually starting to use the wood. And I do have coal, which can come in handy for sure. Excellent. This is about to be made now, so I'm going to set this up. So now we can start making some meals here. So it's meals that's going to use some cooking material and some sort of fuel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this until I have, say, 12. It's essentially 4 meals for each person here. And so that means that they'll put the resources in and keep going until I have, say, 12 of these. You know what? That seems a bit much. Let's change it to 9. That'll work. All right. So we've got our first little hut here. This will be a nice digging area. I'm thinking, let's cut these trees down. Maybe I'll build a crafting building just right next door to it over here. Just I'm just gonna move those out of here. Food reserves are low on the stockpile. That's because a lot of the food's over here as well. Ooh, a bunch of mushrooms here. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Femi hit level 7 construction. Look at him go. Paige, how you doing, girl? You good? All right. Everyone looks good here. What's this? Limestone. Rocky soil. Let's take a little exploration around here. Some more limestone. So it looks like limestone's going to be a popular thing for us around here. It's going to be our basic rocks, it seems. Or stone material, I should say. What is this? Why is there just a carcass out here? Lauren, I'm going to have you come get this in a moment here once you wake up. Come on. Boop. Prioritize hauling that to the stockpile. And then we're going to build a butcher table. So I need these to get cut too. Look at all this sticks. What do we use? Oh, it's construction material and fuel. Maybe I should have made a second floor. What happens if I try and just put stairs here? Do I have to get rid of... I feel like I'll have to get rid of the, what's it called? The roof. No, I don't really feel like doing that. So I'm just going to make a new house. Little crafting house. Why not? Oh, goody. They're cutting that tree down. I want those out of the way so I can make this house. Is this more coal? Yeah, a lot of coal here. Coal and limestone seem to be my big thing on rocky soil. The question is finding gold and iron. I'm assuming I'm going to have to be digging in the ground to find all that material. More things set to forbidden out here for whatever reason. We got some rabbit, we got deer, all sorts of good stuff. Let's throw down a butcher table. I'm gonna do this here. You know what? I don't. This works. So I'm gonna build it just a little bit out here. That 10? That works. Put a 10 by 10. There we go. That'll work. Oh, there's even variants. I can make it with clay instead. Oh, that's cool. But we're not that rich, so just throw that down there. I'm gonna immediately put in a set of stairs here too. And oh, you know what we need to build? Let's build a basic research table. Oh, does it? Okay, so research table. And I'm going to put a butcher table. Come Come on, rotate for me. There we go. Right there. All right. Some of those... I'm missing some structural capabilities, it seems. I bet it's something within my research. We'll get there in a bit. Can lower the ground level here so I don't see that. Oops. Too far? Right here? That good? That's good. Let's see. Auto save. Tutorial on mood. Food stockpiles are low. Research table. Why is like no one using these stockpiles here? Allow all of this stuff. Seems like no one got that carcass that was out there. Oh, you know, I bet it just died on its own. Where was it? It was over here somewhere, wasn't it? Maybe the carcass already disappeared. Yeah, it might have. It was over here somewhere, I remember. If I drop the level a bit, this is what it looks like when you're looking underground, but you still see the animals, so you can kind of use this to find stuff like that too pretty easily. And yeah, it looks like that's gone, so that's all right. Gonna set up another hunt. Oops. Get back to ground level here. All right, so that's our first house. Close this out. Let's get a hunt going. Close. Let's see. Rabbit's close. Hunt that rabbit. It's rabbit season. And I could have swore we had something else over here, but there's got to be a way to like prioritize moving all of these things at once. You know what I mean? Gather. That one's not it. Oop. Nope. Nope. Deconstruct. Nope. Chop. Nope. Allow. I already know that's not it. So, if someone knows, let me know. I just wish I could be like, go put everything in stockpiles. Maybe there's a job for that. Tend? What is tending? Tend the wounds of others. Construct, grow, harvest, mine, cut, cook, craft, smithing, carpentry, research, steward. Oh, hauling. Moving resources and items around. Lauren, you do that. Settlers are idle. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they won't be. There we go. So I can see page hauling right now, too. So if they have something else to do, they're not going to haul. I don't know why everyone's all of a sudden hauling. Maybe it's because there's literally nothing else for them to do at the moment. But we got to make something here. There we go. I can see in here. What's their problem? Why isn't the butchering table not done? Are we out of wood? Probably out of wood. Let me tell people to go chop some wood. Boop, boop. That. And we'll do this stuff right here. That and that. Okay. Good. Now we get some wood coming down. We can finish this up. What is this? Is this a bedroom? So inside, shared bedroom. Is there like some sort of buff to this? Room temperature. Description, a communal room where it may lie down as warmth, comfort, occasionally loud snoring, bad smells. All right. What is this? Default stockpile. It's just a regular room. Spare room. Okay. Great hall, shared bedroom. So like, must have at least 2 of these. Cannot have that. Small positive mood modifiers gained by whoever sleeps here. Okay, that's nice. So, and then we can make small bedrooms for each individual person. They'd like that. Oak Brethren Temple must have at least 1 shrine and wall decorations. I don't think I have decorations. A library would have a research table. a wall bookshelf, or at least two of them, a workshop, two wall tool shelves. Interesting. Okay, so we can definitely have some nice zoned out areas here, which is really cool. I'm also gonna try and get a little bit of coal here. Hold on, no, not all that. Cancel that. I want to just hit, like, that. Just do that. Just a nice little small spot to start me off with here. Everyone's going to Betty Bye. Man, I am excited for this game. And it just looks really good, too. I see a nice, nice deer up here for the taking. Yoink. Tutorial. Equipment. Fire settles equipment with armor, clothing, weapons. Yeah. Defense. Use structures like Merlons, to cover your archers from enemy projectiles. Set up traps. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, so like a wooden Merlon. That's cool. Definitely have to do that. So I've got one bow, and then we got our two-hander, and we've got our short-hand. What is that? Sturdy steel short sword? Where did she get that from? Had a steel short sword to start with? Did I not put a door on this? I don't think I put a door on that. Oh, no, I did. No, I don't think I did. Wooden door. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. I don't want to see the zones. Oh, whoops. Bring me back. Hide treetops? Nope. I like those. Haha. There we go. I don't want to see the overlay of the room. I just want to see the rooms. So, like, how is everything looking in here? So, if I go up a bit, turn on the roofs. Good, like, everything's protected, which is nice. Because there is decay and rot in this game. Like, here. Mushroom pile. Stats, so it'll decompose in 2 days and rot in 2 days because of temperature. So I need to... Maybe there's a way to make this room colder. Lauren. Can we, like... I need the construction to keep going here. It's hard to get in a room you don't have access to because you didn't put the door down. Here comes my door. Thank you, Paige. Appreciate you. Alright. Because now what I want is Femi here. Go make my butcher table. There we go. So I've got research. Let's take a look. I know we start with some books here, so we can get architecture from the get-go. Oh, that's our wooden beam. Okay. And then what we do is we set this to produce books. I'm going to have this set until I have 20 of them. So someone will take care of that. Which will be Femi, because he has the intelligence for it all. Perfect. You can see we've got our food all set up as well. Man, what a great looking game. We gotta get this roof figured out. So what I'm thinking here now, turn that off, go down. Here we go. So if I go into the building here and put some wooden beams down. Oh, there we go. I had to be on the right level. If I do that, I'll put a couple beams in here. Yeah, see, now it's blue. Salvation. New settler. Whether it was the third coming seeking a poor sinner to make an example of, or some of the zealots, was unclear. Cameron raved about religion, torture, escape, but the details were confused. Would you give them refuge? Danger may ensue. So the settler slammed the door shut, leaving Cameron outside. Some might get a negative mood modifier, or Shabbytown inhabitants decide to help him. So I'll get this guy, Cameron Kirk, cheerful Lorimer. He's not the greatest. He's got a little bit. He's actually a pretty good smith, and that's about it. All right, we'll take him. What's the bad side? What's a possible attack in a couple days? Yeah, screw it. We'll take him. Come on in. We'll be attacked in 1 day. That's all right. We can handle that. So speaking of attack, why don't we do this real quick here? Put a... Nope. This. Warfare. I don't know which way to face that. There we go. It's hard to tell from my angle. Put some of that there. And I'll put some in the back here too, just in case. I don't think they'll come from that side. We'll just put them here. Look at that. Yeah, so like they dig real deep down in there too. Good to know. Cabbage rotted in the stockpile. It's because we just weren't eating it. Yeah, guys, so far, this is going medieval, and we're certainly going medieval here, and I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys are for this, too. This will be a great experience for us to all get into. A lot of management, and basically getting them to automate the management themselves once we kind of get used to this new system here. Like our new guy here, I want him to go out harvesting. Like, #1 priority. Lauren will change that to 2. She'll be our hunter and carpenter. Whereas Femi is our main researcher. Paige will do cooking and construction. Actually, I'm going to change that to 2 just so she constructs first real quick. And then Cameron will do this. Research. I'll keep him out of that. And he was a good smith. So like if I put that also to 2 here, that'll be good. So with all this, now we've got everyone really working hard. And when we come back, guys, we'll see how combat works in the game. So if you're loving this game, make sure you hit that like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get back here for that sweet daily content at 9:15 Eastern every single day. But all right, guys, I think we're gonna call this Shabby experience here. I think we're looking great, and we'll definitely be coming back for at least one more. If you want to see more, though, you gotta let me know. But all right, guys, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.